problems, okay? But because he's that good and he's at the peak of his, his power, that is why consistently they will try and sacrifice him.
We too wouldn't have made Kudus train. Would have made him go ahead and just go and play without training.
What I'm saying is that if Kudus is battling an injury, and if you look at should I say the importance, or for lack of better say, the importance of this particular match?
So this match is not important.
No, so easy.
No, but you see, this is the first game of the new coach.
Yes.
Who wants to build a team? And so if you get the likes of Inaki Williams and Alexander Jiku,
giving excuse.
we are not ready. We maybe because of one or two things, excuse us. Charlie, no.
There are sometimes the players they go through a lot too. Like
nobody's
saying,
saying that you don't go through.
So
no, Zando, my problem.
Let's try.
Zando, my problem with
Kudus
Kudus is that if it's a shoulder injury, it's a minor injury. Kudus can come even just for acclimatization with the boys.
With the boys, with the team
new players and everything, because they are new right to dream boys and stuff.
You
like
understand?
That. But I mean, if every time there are these excuses, and you have somebody who is consistently showing up. If I'm a new manager, I come to even a regular workplace, and some of my subordinates, my teammates are not coming to work consistently. But there's this guy that comes in. I mean, he's aged
with good reason.
He's out. Yes, he's out. But it can't be consistent. You can never be out of work for consistent reason with good reason.
Which good reason?
And I mean, the
good reason is that the guy is injured.
Well,
he's
I think
not
that
fit.
they should be. They are grown-ups. They are key players in the team. They should not let their club, how do you call it, commitment
control them,
override.
Their
national
and the
national duty collapse.
He talks about what
well,
immigration is.
I had an explanation to that. Let me see whether I can get it
which
for you.
immigration?
There's an immigration issue. There is a genuine one.
The guy is here to get his work permit.
I'll get it for you. Later I share it with on the Love Sports page. I think I did. We'll read it for you if you didn't have a look at it. So I don't think it's
actually
why would he lie?
No, what he himself put on X is that what you are talking about?
No, but that's what you're supposed to trust.
Talking about?
Have you?
No.
What are you talking about?
I'm coming. I'll get that one.
Now, even aside that's what he's saying. We are supposed to pick that. That's the player who has been invited. He has that reason for us. Why don't we listen to him?
He has immigration problems. Yes.
But why would he lie? Let's just play devil's advocate. I don't think he will lie.
He has immigration problems. The guy has been there playing for his team for some weeks, and he still has immigration. He has immigration.
So unable to join the Ghana squad.
Thank you.
As a result of my recent move.
No.
If you don't want us to listen to his reason,
let's listen to what he has to say, and then let's come back.
Okay.
Unable to join the Ghana squad. That's the headline. As a result of my recent move to a new club in the United States, there are some further immigration documentation procedures I have to go through, which is why I am unable to travel outside the United States until the process is completed. For this reason, I am unable to join the squad for the upcoming friendly games. I have duly communicated the reasons for my absence from the national team to management. I wish the new head coach, Otuado, my colleagues and the entire team the best in this upcoming hurdle. And Ghana holds a special place in my heart, and I'm always ready to defend and represent the country.
And I want to find you one that I also but have you let's say you still don't agree with
the guy
what the boy
said he's not done with his documentation, so he can't even travel outside the USA.
That is it.
So and that's the official reason. Okay. You don't want me to listen to this, so me go to you.
Okay. but let's listen to
Javier. You should be okay with that.
Now Javier just smells foul play.
Oh,
why? Because Otuado overlooked him for the World Cup.
Yeah. But Javier,
I also thought same. I smelled something like that, but then when I got some other reasons, I said
you were convinced.
I was convinced.
I think there were three players.
Genuine.
Yeah, even apart from that, the Ghana Football Association's account on X added that parties and one other player's reason and put together a story on their website to explain why.
I think that was good because that managed the speculation in the media space, because when players refuse to come to play for the Black Stars like this, people will be speculating these are the reasons why they're not coming. So I think the JFA were just trying to be proactive. They wanted to go ahead of these media guys who go out there and speculate anyhow. I'm just trying to get you the official reason the Ghana Football Association listed for all these players who couldn't make the squad for.
Anyway, Sophie, on the whole, I think that it's not a bad exercise.
It means that in the case of Penso, if his team for one reason or the other they have a match outside the US,
he can't go.
He can't go with the team.
He can't go with the team.
Okay,
can't travel out of the US.
But this should be enough to convince you.
Yeah, the last it was actually a very, very good exercise yesterday. A very good exercise, especially against the Nigerian side that played at AFCON final.
So then I think I have the reasons.
Okay.
So reasons for the omission of Thomas Partey, Joseph Pinstall,
and
Inaki Williams from Ghana squad. Number one, Joseph Pinstall, as a result of his move to like the same explanation.
The same thing.
Thomas Partey asked to be excused.
Where are you reading this from?
The GF officially communicated
this. The excuse the player gave. That is what they are also. They are just,
no, but Javier, if they invite the player and the player gives an excuse, I'm sure the FA will go further to interrogate the excuse.
You're not getting what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the player says he has immigration issues on X. And that's the same thing the FA is also telling us. So there's no difference. That's the point I'm making. They're just repeating what the player has already said. Yeah, so
let's go on Partey.
Unless, of course, they can provide something different from what the player said.
Partey asked to be excused from the squad to gain full fitness following his recent injuries, which for me is fair. Inaki Williams pulled out of the games to have some rest and fully recover from the recent injury setbacks. So maybe you may have issues with Inaki.
That is, you see, that guy.
Inaki has been injured recently.
How serious was that injury?
Maybe knock.
Inaki Williams has been
just
injured
a knock, and he.
But the key word is rest.
He's not telling us that he's resting.
He was resting.
That guy, for instance, when he goes back
Madagascar,
for how long did he score that goal? How many matches had he played before getting that goal? You see,
I think that generally it was a good exercise. I mean, aside some of these side issues, was a good exercise. That's why I'm glad that Otuado called new players that he can look at. So it's a time for him to give these boys some chance for them to play, and then look at exactly what they can bring to the team. Even if you look at boys like Fatau Isaac, who have been away from the squad, Fatau's development under Enzo Maresca has been a little bit better in recent times. Now, there's an opportunity for him to try and incorporate what Fatau has learned at Leicester to the Black Stars. How does he want to play? If you watch that game very well, after he played a false nine at some point in time. He played a 4-2-3-1 at certain points of the game. When later in the game, we changed into a 3-back system where we had extra numbers at the back to try and build up. And I think that all of these variations for me were good. And I think I've always also said this, that it was under Otuado that I saw these variations in our games. And it is important that at the highest level, we don't just deploy one set of formation. We have to have different sets of playing and formations, whether nominally or variations in the course of the game, depending on the opponents that we meet. And yesterday, it wasn't so bad. I hope that in the game against Uganda, we see some improvement. You look at players like Abu, I want to watch him very well. I want to watch Ibrahim Osman very well. I want to watch Fosin Amankwa very well. I would like to watch, what's his name? Joe again. All of these players that he has brought into the fray, watch them, see how good they can be. Since Warlock got injured and lost his place at Charlton, he hasn't really been playing. In the next game against Uganda, I'd want to see what Warlock can bring against the team. Give him some playing time, or maybe if you want to still stick with Atizigi, let us go with him. Let us maybe now we don't want to temper with the number one spot in terms of the goalkeepers. Then let us build from there, because for me, I think that Otuado has what it takes. And I always will go back to the example of Daniel Kofiche in terms of he calling of players that were good. And Kofiche, the short moments that he has given us, he has been spot on. I think that when it comes to scouting of players, and of course that's a stock in trade. Getting of young players to come in can get a job done, and we have a young team like Avi was saying.
Did you see the how do you call it? How did you see the assistant coach on the bench yesterday?
Lomanana.
No. The Ghanaian
Senior man.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 days ago I saw a video of your man killing him.
No, but this thing about falsification of 2019.
Yeah, they say it's not.
Well, I hear it's not true. It came out, yes. But you see, my issue is that, be it as it may. Okay, so let's say it was true. Can't people reform?
We falsify certificates anyway.
Well, you see,
it is criminal.
It is criminal anyway. Yes, it is criminal. But when we go to the extent of attacking people's personality because of issues like this, I think it's
personality.
Yesterday,
I'll be attacking him in person.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
yesterday
it's not good. It's not good.
Yesterday
it's just too bad. There's sort of language.
Attack him in person.
Yes.
No, insult, naked insult. Yeah.
It is bad. We have to condemn it. I mean, look, you can be against it. Yes.
Yeah.
Look,
express your opinion.
Yes, but you see, this world, that's why we call something democracy. And opinions are like nonsense.
Yeah.
Everybody else one. If you don't agree with something, it doesn't mean that changing out somebody should agree with you because you think this way. We don't do that. And if you want to talk about issues, address issues.
So
don't attack personalities.
So
and use filthy.
Are you talking about media personnel?
Yes.
Doing that.
I don't want to mention names, but whoever is listening knows what we're talking about.
I have listened to some of our colleagues talk about this whole thing.
That's really bad.
And they allude to the fact that as far back as 2019 or so, I think that he wanted to be the head coach of this team in Accra.
Lagos City. Yeah.
And it was found out later that he falsified the CAF certificate.
Okay.
Because of that, he couldn't lead the team at that particular as far back as 2019. That's why I'm asking whether that is true or not. If it is true, then I find it very, 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 very wrong for us to appoint him as.
It will be wrong, sure. If indeed it's true.
Yes, if indeed it's true, then I find it wrong for us to appoint him.
But you see, if indeed it's true, CAF would have taken action over him because when it happened to Rabah Majai, he was banned for 5 years.
Yeah.
So who is John Pencil that CAF will not decide to, punish if they found out something like, because if it's found out, it's not for the GFA to take action.
No.
It is for the Confederation of African Football, and they will not sit down for you to just go like that. No,
because that certificate is issued by CAF.
Yes,
and
with the signature of the president.
Issa Hayatu then.
Yeah.
But you see, Sheikh Tawfiq is now the deputy communication director of the GFA.
He's part of the communications team. Yeah.
Okay, yesterday he released this flyer on his social media page. I think that this is meant to address the speculation in the room on the media space. I think he wanted to clarify the certificate of John Pinstall.
So let's hear it.
So the first one was acquired in 2021, UEFA License B. That's according to Sheikh Tawfiq.
Okay.
Certificate of John Pinstall, UEFA License B 2021, CAF License B 2024.
So there's no 2019.
No. Coaching career, assistant coach Ghana currently. Now he has been assistant coach of Kaiser Chiefs before and co-founder of Lagos City FC like Norma. So what Sheikh wants to tell us is that in 2024
there was nothing like 2019.
So 2024 he acquired his CAF license.
Yeah, so
you can't falsify a CAF certificate and think that CAF will keep quiet over it.
So why are they picking this in?
That's what happened.
Where are they picking it from?
Well, anyway,
where are they picking it from?
Let's invite some calls on the performance of the Black Stars yesterday. Inaki Williams now taking a rest from playing for the Black Stars.
Kudu says he has
We gave him the platform. Now this is what he's going to do.
No, but that statement is not complete.
Oh,
he wants to have some rest to fully recover from recent setbacks.
Charlie, and Kudu said he has shoulder injury. Okay. 0322083596, 83597. The shoulder injury that for me and Javier we doubt. Yeah, we have doubts over.
Joseph Pencil says he has immigration issues.
Oh, that one there is genuine. 0322083596, 83597. Do you have someone on the line? 0322083596, 83597. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Your name, please. Christophe. Okay, my phone. How far?
No, sir.
Okay, let's hear you.
I'm not saying okay.
Well, look, let me tell you this thing. Then you go, then you pass one back. No, next time I will not allow it on my show again. All right?
So
Yes.
Now, more multimedia.
Are you going to address the issues you are talking about, Christophe? Let's hear you now. Talk to me.
I wanted Nigerians to be scores like 5.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, we praying for that. But we can second one can the very worst. See, say you may be you ever all the key players are not coming. So we are because they still there. There is no parity. And must custom.
Okay, thank you very much, Christophe. 0322083596, 83597. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Your name, please.
Hey.
Say that coach is the new coach. Coach. He is the new coach. And all this was going justify it. Before justify the aggression before. And it's all what they could do. And it's all what they want to do. So it's not new. And this is where they're saying the players will come. We've just been playing this over the job of Black Star players and then Black Star.
Somebody video now.
I tell you.
Hey,
so
who you
I
don't TV.
And then the GFA all
I just don't get
multimedia page for this stupid thing. Jerome right up your trouble sports life, but can't cry around.
Why you don't watch?
Okay. Thank you very much. Hey, Charlie, the Black Stars have still lost love. I think that we should just take it easy for them. 0322083596, 83597. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dela.
Yes, sir. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Dela Abre.
Oh, Abre. Okay, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
Oh, I'm good. Let's hear you.
Okay. I think demonstration did well yesterday. Even though he lost the match. So give him more time. He didn't complain of anything. We should keep quiet and look at him. He will do well. He will do well. This team is going to win the next African Cup.
We'll take action. We'll go ahead. We'll take action. Okay, thank you, Abri, for calling. Let's see who's next on the line. 0322083596, 83597. Okay, so we're discussing the performance of the Black Stars yesterday against Nigeria. The inability of some of the senior players to join the team, some for their own is it personal? Okay, so their own reasons.
Good reasons.
Well, according to Zando.
Yeah.
Anyway,
especially Kudus in own.
Kudus.
It'd be good reason.
A shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And it looks like still people are not happy with the Black Stars.
Because
they should take it easy.
Kudus reported late in camp right before the AFCON. But basically he was Ghana's best player. He delivered, and that's what matters. You know, in the first game that he played, he scored a brace. Was it against Egypt, right? So I mean he did what mattered most to most Ghanaians. And that's what is important.
But about it's people are still not very happy with the Black Stars because we think that changing the coach will solve the problems that we have. That's what we've been good at all these years. And anytime we go into any major competition and we don't do well, the next thing that we change the coach. We change the coach. But
this time around, was it wrong to change the coach? 0322083596, 83597.
It wasn't wrong to change the coach, but the coach we have appointed.
Okay, excuse me. Can you turn on the volume of your radio, please? Yeah, good morning, sir. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Hassan.
Okay, Hassan, your name, let's hear you.
Calling from Matabatua.
Okay.
I think our performance was okay. Probably we have some one or two issues in the team. The coach is okay for me. But the problem is, before Ghana Black Stars can be as good as we want them to be, we have to work on our journalism in Ghana. It's always like journalists to make sure the players doing good, this player is doing bad. And whenever he's been called to the national team and it's not doing well, they will shut up and say the coach those players to the national team. Trust me. Before Ghana was doing like today, I'm not saying all of the journalists, I'm telling you some of the journalists are not good for Ghana football. Because some of us are not journalists, but we understand football very well. We've been watching football from 90s till today. Some of the journalists are very, very bad to our football. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for your thoughts this morning. 0322083596, 83597. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Your name and where are you calling from?
Calling from Sokobai.
Okay, George, let's hear you.
Yeah, yesterday I think the performance was quite good. My personal opinion would be like with the under-20 team, the one participating in the All-African Games.
Yeah.
I think we can do gradual integration to the Black Stars and do away with some of the old players.
Okay, thank you very much. That's a good thought there. 0322083596, 83597. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. I'm fine. Your name and where are you calling from?
Okay,
let's hear you.
Let me confirm this one quickly. In the debate of Ronaldo and Messi, where are you? Because most things you're on the same line.
Oh, Messi is the best player ever to grace Mother Earth.
But
that's it.
On to the class.
Now, who has not there?
You see, me, I never hold any hope for these people, because they will always start. Oh, they are doing well. Oh, they will get better. And it always remains the same. There's some mentality that we need to correct. I think there is something we need. A psychology to strike at these people, to lift their morale, and tell them you can do it. Because 1-0, they won the draw, they lost one. It has always been like that. But we are praying for them. Thank you, Tela.
All right, thank you very much. After all, you are still praying for them. 03-220-83596, 83597. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Nana says the new.
Nana Pacho, radio, turn it down, volume, I beg you. But still more feedback, please. Just turn it off. Oh, okay. Let's hear you. Hello. Oh, okay. We lost you. Sorry. 03-220-83596, 83597. I think we can pick some 2 or 3 calls before we finally call it off on this one. 03-220-83596, 83597. All right. So before I picked the call, Javier, you were just pitching in a comment. You were sending in a comment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So if we can't pick any more calls, then we'll have to go for a break.
Why people still don't have laptops.
Yeah.
The fact that we think that.
But then we have some calls who are still, quite sympathetic towards the year.
But for me, I think that it's going to take a while. I think that we have to start winning. The wins will bring back the love. If they say that they really want to get the love back, they should do well. I mean, you can. Javier is a Chelsea fan. He's also a Ghanaian. Can you imagine?
Anyway, okay, all right. So
I'm going through a lot of.
It's 28 minutes after 7.
They have been winning recently.
We'll come back.
Now we have to play. We have to play.
But they are still on 11.
We have to.
But they have been winning recently.
The next game is against Burnley. But Burnley, they will be there. If we beat Burnley, we can go to around 7 to 8. Yes.
So say that if we beat Burnley and those ahead of us also lose.
No. But we have. Most of the clubs have played 20. Chelsea has played 27. So we have the game in hand.
With Arsenal.
So we have that game with Arsenal.
Yeah.
We have
win, eh?
We have a game in. I'm not saying we win. When we get to the bridge, we'll cross it.
I'm off from now.
Then we also have a date against. We have a date against Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. That's also going to be a very, very, very difficult game. So we beat Burnley. Burnley definitely will beat them.
Are we all
Burnley? Home.
Then it should be done.
We'll move to about.
This bridge that has broken down more than
in the last 10 years, in the last 10 games, we've not lost just one game.
You're talking about last 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
But last 10 say enough, Anna.
Clap for.
The bridge.
The Arsenal fans are clapping.
Let's do the international friend.
At least the bridge is better than the Old Trafford. The Stamford Bridge is better than Old Trafford.
That place has been. It
used to be fortress.
It's been disintegrated.
It's a theater of dreams.
Oh.
People don't go and dream.
That's true. It's theater of dreams. Yes.
They've lost matches there.
Yes,
A lot of matches.
Serious.
So, speaking of Old Trafford and why they have lost a lot of matches there, the manager in charge is Eric Ten Hag. And in the last 7 days, the English media has linked Gary Southgate's current Three Lions boss to the Man United
And
boss.
interestingly, some of them are even saying that they know that Sir John Ratcliffe has spoken to
better to woo him or
manager. I've got one job.
There's a fast difference.
Oh my God.
Okay, then let's move on. Now, the German Football Association decision to switch.
Was it more?
The Lally.
Oh, come on. Anyway, move on. Yeah.
But what we were saying, the same thing.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
The you are the moderator, you judge. It's not the same thing.
And I'm saying that.
Didn't he say that?
Because there is a manager in place.
So you see,
makes it disrespectful.
Good. I was presenting. I was always giving you the headline. He said, linking me to the Manchester United job is disrespectful. That's what he said.
Let's move on.
No, but it's not the same.
But it's the same.
No.
He said, you didn't listen to them.
It is not the same.
Why is it not the same?
He said that it's disrespectful to Eric Ten Hag.
No, that's not what he said. He didn't mention Eric Ten Hag's name.
He mentioned it.
No, he didn't. He didn't mention Eric Ten Hag's name. He said he was providing context to his own comments. I am a presenter. I'm presenting the headline to you. The man said, if you link me to the Manchester United job now, it is disrespectful. He provided the clarity and the explanation.
But
we don't agree.
What you are presenting is misleading.
No, it's not. No. I sharply disagree.
You have to be very clear with what you are presenting.
Excuse me. No. I don't see why we have to.
You have to be very clear with what you are presenting. You just
But like we are disagreeing with each other.
Okay,
We
so
don't
I'm
agree
coming.
with
No,
Andy.
just
We don't agree with your man today. Oh.
just a second.
Then you please start the voice. Start the voice all over again,
For
please.
that, 2 important games this week. And the second thing is Manchester United have a manager. And I think it's always completely disrespectful when there's any speculation about a manager that's in place.
About the
Hey, what's what I'm about?
So,
I was about the manager is in place.
Yes.
He
It's
said
always
about the manager.
disrespectful. There's a manager in place. Always disrespectful.
No, he said about the manager
let's
that
move on.
is in place.
We are dragging this thing.
By your man, he has lost. He has to concede and move on.
Zando,
Move on.
50-50.
I didn't lose anything.
No, how can it be 50?
Your man is 50.
Okay, 50-50. Thank you.
Let's
Okay, away from that, a group of Liverpool fans have been awarded compensation by the UEFA after claiming they were injured or left with psychological trauma in chaotic scenes at the 2022 Champions League final. Remember that incident? Now, fans were penned and sprayed with tear gas outside the Stade de France as kickoff was delayed about 36 minutes. On Friday, that was yesterday, UEFA said it had agreed a full and final settlement with these fans. So they have been compensated.
Things they happen. No, you identify everybody. Oh, yes.
How much are they picking?
Because all the tickets that you are buying are electronically generated.
Okay,
And so they identify them is no problem at
But
all.
those times, I go to match. Instead of a bomb, my dealer, Kimu, so therefore they are belt to wear pram,
I went to watch Kotoko and Apekusu Arnold Warriors, their first game when they came to the Premier League. And they were very stubborn side.
Yeah.
That day I'll never regret it, Charlie.
You never
I
forget.
was in the line and now I wanted to get out of there, but I can't even
But you can't.
get out.
Yes.
Because I had just entered there, where that booth,
But you have to buy the
concrete booth
ticket.
where I have to buy the ticket. So I can't go, I can't come back, and I can't go forward.
How can you go back?
And I'm being
Were you able
squeezed.
to breathe?
Charlie, very nasty experience.
But that one, you see,
I was a
those
young boy,
days,
and I didn't even,
the queue, long queue, and
I didn't even tell my mom and dad I was going to watch the game too.
pushing you forward, pushing you back,
Backwards.
pushing you forward, and then
What's that?
Somebody told me about how you used to like Kotoko so much so that you go and watch Kotoko away games, your father will lock you out and stuff like that.
some will jump the queue, some will jump the
Don't mind that
queue,
person.
some will jump the queue, and the soldiers they have this their belt and pram.
Wow.
Once they sub between them up for Tigu, they are
For this
trampling
one,
upon you.
they are going to be compensated.
But we are not compensated.
Who compensate you?
Oh, let me ask you a question.
Compensation.
When you know when
Okay, the compensation is that he didn't die. But what is the latest on Xabi Alonso? Well, Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg has explained that if Xabi Alonso leaves Bayer Leverkusen this summer, he's going to join Bayern Munich, not Liverpool.
Of course.
My information is clear. There have been talks between FC Bayern and Xabi Alonso. They have done their homework in the background. At this stage, it's a background work for all parties involved because, especially Bayern Munich, they respect the situation of Xabi Alonso and they respect the situation of Bayern Leverkusen because they can win the treble. And Xabi Alonso is doing everything to win from my sources around Bayern Munich. They are confident to sign him. They are pushing for him. Difficult to get him, but Bayern Munich is optimistic. And if someone like Uli Hoeneß, the president, the super boss of the club, if he confirms in the public that Xabi Alonso is a name they are targeting, then that means everything. And for sure, clubs like Liverpool, Real Madrid, they want to sign him. But, again, our clear information, if he would leave Leverkusen in this summer, he will join Bayern Munich.
Okay. Very emphatic there.
Would that be a good move? Bayern Munich over Liverpool.
Oh yeah, but Bayern Munich is always a big club, and he knows the German terrain now. When it comes to coaching, he knows the German terrain now. I'm sure from coaching Leverkusen, and he played in Germany as well. So, and he played for Bayern Munich.
Under Pep Guardiola. Yeah, but the expectation, you see, at Bayern Munich, you should win consistently.
You see, yes, and in Germany, if you are a coach of Bayern Munich, you
have to win the league.
You win it. I mean, in 3 you win 2. That's how it is. Oh yes. But I mean, look, follow the German league. In 3 you win 2.
Because
his pressure will rather maybe come from winning maybe the Champions League or something.
They buy the best players
in Germany. Yeah.
They buy the best managers. So they buy the best in Germany.
You know. But look, Liverpool, there's going to be a lot of pressure.
Really?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Because Liverpool is
going to be a lot of pressure.
Giving time for their managers to succeed or whatever.
They've
I always like
given Jurgen Klopp time, yes, but actually Brendan Rodgers and the rest, how long did they stay?
He had his time. I think he stayed on for about.
My problem with this,
I always liken his situation to that of Andre Villas-Boas. Look, Villas-Boas in that season at FC Porto, he was exceptional.
I think it's Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea.
Even if you see the expectation at Chelsea is the same expectation at Bayern.
Well, true, but still, Bayern look at
Bayern is a club. Pep Guardiola goes there, he wins the league, but the fans were not satisfied because Joe Hinkins had won the treble, including the Champions League.
That's why I said the pressure will come when he hasn't won outside.
The Champions League,
but in the league, there's no problem with that. There's no pressure.
But see, I mean, my problem with Bayern and all of these Alonso and all of these things is that I feel Bayern, the pressure comes for even things that they can manage. I've never believed that you have to sack a manager or you have to put it out. They are going to sack somebody in the middle of the season. You can agree with Tom Scott at the end of the season, he will go without you officially putting it out. You see, now, it puts pressure on both parties.
What happened was that, in fact, if they were given the opportunity, they would have wanted to sack him at that moment.
Then do it then. Then do it then. And then go and bring your Hankins for your short term to the end of the season.
I have no idea what the clauses say.
Your Hankins again. Sometimes is
very old.
But you know, every club has that one manager that's interim. So maybe if you want to do that, but
I don't think
to say that okay, you have a different sporting project next summer, so you let him go. They did same to Niko Kovac. Kovac won, I think it was a Frankfurt. Kevin Persbach was there. He won the middle of the season. Before the season began, they had already announced that Niko Kovac was going to be their manager. Kovac failed terribly at Bayern Munich in terms of the standards of Bayern Munich. Now he's wandering around Monaco and somewhere. They did same in recent times. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. Same as the players that they want to sign, same as the managers that they are sacking, even before the season starts. It puts certain pressure.
Okay.
But you are going to now work around the whole Xavi Alonso situation. Mind you, Liverpool has also realized that in trying to get the best coach, they have to change their sporting structure. So they've now agreed with Michael Edwards, who's going to be part of their sporting director team. Then they've gotten Crystal Palace's top sporting director in Richard Hughes, also part of the team.
Was the guy with Bournemouth?
No, it was in Crystal Palace. Now they've gotten that two together. They wanted to see if they could add Dan Ashworth, but I think Dan Ashworth will more like go to Manchester United. But these two are together, and mind you, it was Michael Edwards that started that club onslaught with data, buying players with that. And if they pitch a good relationship, a good project to Xavi, maybe he may turn his head.
Okay, Zado, let's just wind it up.
Okay, now to the international friendly matches coming up today. We have Ireland versus Belgium. Slovakia will be playing Austria. Denmark will be playing Switzerland. And tonight at 7 p.m. at the Wembley, we have England versus Brazil. England manager Gary Southgate has confirmed that Harry Kane, Cole Palmer, and Henderson are out of this game but the situation presents brilliant opportunity to some other players.
Tomorrow, no Harry Kane, no Jordan Henderson. Euros and
they all the England there. I don't have medical teams there.
Okay, we'll have a be against
but why does you all
it's a great exercise and a great opportunity.
They say the assistant coach go to something.
Now, England defender John Stones says this game is a special fixture for him and the other players as well.
Yeah, definitely. I don't see.
But why go talk to you know they watch football?
Yeah, the former Chelsea assistant.
Against one of the
Steve Holland.
Best teams in the world.
What's Chelsea?
Top players play in numerous countries around the world.
Goalkeepers don't do concentrate more than 15 minutes here. And I know the time the guy take the ball was saying, I concentration.
To get something out of it and move on to the game on Tuesday and hopefully finish this week off with 2 wins.
Okay.
So that was England defender John Stones speaking there. We have France versus Germany. Wow, interesting matches today. Croatia will also be playing Tunisia in the last week. I think you told us this story about Arena Sabalenka, the fact that he had this,
it says that the pattern ways
at the Miami Open. Even after an emotional week when she lost the boyfriend or the close friend. Okay,
the boyfriend.
Okay,
the
now
partner.
word number 2, Arena Sabalanka started her Miami Open campaign after an emotional week with an impressive win over her close friend Paulo Badosa. Kortsov, is that the name?
Yeah.
The ex-ice hockey player died in Miami, age 42, in what police describe as an apparent suicide. So a lot of people were not expecting her to put up that brilliant display yesterday.
But according to the girl, she spoke 2 days ago and she has admitted that they had parted ways. They had separated. Yes, and so before he killed himself. Before he alleged to have committed suicide.
Yes.
Oh,
but according to his wife, he was married with 3 kids, and then this little girl misled him, divorced his wife, and then started following her. And now they broke up. But according to his ex-wife, he had booked some hotels, he had booked for some cars and some other things for the week in Miami, or for the trip in Miami.
The week he died?
So, yes. Okay. And so they are thinking that probably they saw a lot of
inconsistency,
alcoholic bottles. Hard alcohol bottles in the hotel room. So they are thinking that probably he was drunk and then fell from the balcony. Whether it's because the girl left her, or whether there are other issues, or whether indeed
he's got a girl.
We are yet to know. The Miami police are saying that they should. I think in 2 weeks they'll be able to. Let us know exactly what caused
the girl.
But
I'm sure it's because
whatever it is, I think that it's really terrible moment for you to lose somebody like you have dated or you have loved before. Even though they were not together and all that.
You don't know how people should move on within 2 seconds. Be there.
She says no when the person has died.
You don't know woman.
She's a stoic.
Aye.
No emotional attachment.
Be there. She will move on right now. Every time you realize they'll buy you when she's gone.
And then yesterday she played well and won the game.
Exactly. That's what matters to her.
Emotionally strong. Why is your man quiet like that?
Koslov is Belarusian, right? He's Belarusian.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, he is. He's Belarusian. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll end it here. We'll go for a break. But Easter Monday, Javier, we are having a family party in the park. It's going to be a big one. Yeah. Big one. So are you coming with the family?
Yes, I will.
Please, this time do.
I'm coming with the family.
This time do.
I'm coming with the family.
Oh yeah, you have your mom and dad are alive.
No, it's not mom and dad. Me too.
I have 3 kids.
And you're talking about family.
You have
3 kids and 19 wives.
Zando, can you come again?
The other time I said I have 29 girlfriends. Christoph called and he disagreed. Right now I have more than 29 girlfriends.
Oh, really?
Then I'm coming with a family. Yeah. I found someone trying to build a nice family. So we're coming.
Is that about a family party?
Family party.
Okay, so it's happening on Easter Monday.
You want to build a family with that person?
Yeah,
look,
I'm going to your family.
Look, stay like this and be free.
This advice, you're
the one that also told me that.
Don't go and sell your independence. I'm telling you.
What are you saying?
Don't go and sell your independence.
But you remember, you gave me an advice. You told me that.
This age, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you want to pass somewhere, then you are loitering around and say,
you can pass.
Who's over class or who crowd? Hey, you can pass.
S-Pack is effective for headache and relieves the symptoms of flu, cold, and catarrh. S-Pack blows away the pain associated with sore feet. During and after a hard day's work, S-Pack
I'm left my one for
this one,
after the daily sports workout,
helps the body to control the aching muscles. S-Pack is effective against feverishness and rheumatic pains. S-Pack reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. S-Pack is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer, and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. F-Pack. Don't remember try about
F-Pack Junior is a trusted
Hey, but I what mean I say 3 gold medals.
Yeah, 4
gold. No,
high 7 jump girl.
Yeah,
Anna boy no. Anna Joe Paul.
Your child. F-Pack Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. F-Pack Junior blows your child's
I know what we do on the table. 5th.
No, sit now. Good, no mom dead anymore.
But they've done well though.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'm for good chance for them.
Charlie, you go Charlie. Eliot. They come. Okay.
trampoline, bouncy castles, electric train, merry-go-rounds, stationary busways, space painting, TV games. For all the adults in Kumasi, get ready for the alcohol talk. Get your dancing shoes on. For some electrifying
Which system you need to use? Which one? The system is type C inside. Wow, I think I'm sorry.
Chapter 63, verse 1, David said, Early will I see thee. Abraham was an early riser. Joshua was an early riser. Moses was an early riser. Jesus prayed in the morning. David also prayed early in the morning. What about you? Be an early riser as you join God's servant for Pastor Obed Joy Obin on prayer line on Love 99.
How can take a verse from them? Charge the line.
To Fridays, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. each day. Prayer line. The presence of the Lord is here. Prayer line. Commanding your morning to influence your day. Hey, did you know that with Within, embracing Ghanaian vibes is effortless? Really? Oh, yeah, also. Modern Sunday church in Within. Or not thrifting in Mokola. Getting Kelebuli with my girl rocking Within is a vibe. Celebrate all things Ghanaian with Within this month. Enjoy a 10% discount on fabrics and ready to wear. Visit our shops from now to the 31st of March. Terms and conditions apply. Within Ghana, it's a vibe. The MTN Styles in Worship 2024 edition has landed in Kumasi, and this year promises to be another wonderful time where we get to celebrate the essence of the victory the blood gave us when he died on the cross to give us salvation. Feel victory in the blood, celebrating our victory as a nation. Come join artists like ACB Kofi Sankara, Brother Sami, Obama Christie, Pico Jesse, and the Kumasi Evangel Choir as we stand in worship and honor our Lord. You cannot afford to miss the celebration of the goodness of God. Indeed, His grace has been sufficient for us. So save the date in your calendar and let's meet on the 31st of March at the Golden Bean Hotel at 5 p.m. You provide the fire. Daily Focus, the new superstation, Love 99.5 FM, is giving you an opportunity to start your day right with anointed men of God. Tune in daily at 5:15 a.m. and be blessed. Be edified with Joel Osteen on Monday.
Just because it seems like God is too late doesn't mean that He's not going to come through. Don't be impatient for Him to act. Keep believing, keep praying, and every blessing that belongs to you will show up.
Receive the word with Reverend Eric Ajay Bediako of New Life City Chapel. Welcome every Tuesday.
Sorry. We were inside though. Media 2. Media 2 a friend in Ghana for no Black Queens no you know. Aba.
Country Chapel, Amoko. No matter what crisis you have lost, opportunities you have lost, God is able to restore them. And on Friday, Reverend Simon of Gracefield Chapel comes your way with Word Explosion. Blessed in your going out and blessed in your coming in. Daily Focus on Love FM. Start your day right with the Word from God. Celebration of divine favor and musical Grace, Energy Music presents New Wine 2024 live in Kumasi, a concert to commemorate a decade of God's goodness. Join us on Sunday, 24th of March 2024, venue Kumasi Sports Stadium, as we are honored to host the exceptional talents of Nasi, George Ryan, Samuel Bimpoku, Kamajadi, Sandy Asari, Major Archery, Rio Didi, and Messi Chingu. The time is 4 p.m. Brace yourself for an unforgettable evening filled with soul-stirring melodies and uplifting ministrations. A musical journey that transcends time and space. Grab your tickets at the Peku Trading Supermarket, Day-to-Day Supermarket, SG Mall, Grace Baptist Church, Anakom, Orange FM, Spirit FM, Frances Beauty Lounge, Maraso and Som Sufurai, Best Kids Stadium Patasso, or visit www.newlineconcert.com. Ticket hotline 0277-600-039. Rate single 30 Ghana cedis, double 50 Ghana cedis, VIP 150 Ghana cedis, online experience $10, or dial *389*777# to purchase your tickets. Sponsors PMMC, Total Family Health Organization, E-Transact, Miss Mineral Water, Silicon House Productions, Sweet Insurance, Africa World, and New Line Extra. Media partner Love FM.
Maybe a video that look piano or look treating each and everyone this time to come to the Rapture Party Monday with your family. We just listen to small at the gate. But don't forget that before that, on Sunday, we'll be at our Junction restaurant. Yes, check the menu just before. How do you call it? To the Royal Park Hotel, where we are going to have some High Life night on Sunday. On Sunday evening, that's the Resurrection High Life night. The Resurrection High Life. So
you guys are going to resurrect what?
Yeah. By that time, Jesus has resurrected, so we'll be celebrating Jesus. So much Sunday. What you say?
That's what you'll be there.
I don't know show. Yeah.
I should come.
I'm gonna Junction
I should
restaurant.
come.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that
very
nice restaurant the last time. I think last time I was driving and I heard that
my sister,
the team were there. They were playing some good music and everything. So oh, your sister.
Yeah.
Oh, good enough. I'll be there. Your name is discount. Your name can be given
discount on everything.
Mr. Atiasi discount.
Great. Okay, all right. So it's 3 minutes to 8 on your super station, Love 99.5 FM. Now, let's do the African games. Charlie, are you ready?
Where's the another day when you're going to say?
Oh, but Javier, we are losing our High Life, the old High Life musicians. Keke Kabobo gone, Papa Yankson gone, Joel Aka gone, CK Man gone long time ago, Eddie Crystal too gone just in recent times. Then they are fading out. But Charlie, it's the past. It's I mean, that's how the life is anyway. One day we'll all be saying goodbye.
I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm gone. Yeah.
You see, yesterday I was telling David on Love in the Morning that there's one thing spectacular and interesting about these guys. I mean, because some of these people composed a song about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But
and you still enjoy
like you play it now and you still like you're able to relate and connect.
Yeah.
But these days, Almost 2 weeks na come.
This time they go
1 week na come.
But this are the musicians.
That's why
not
these
musicians.
people should be celebrated.
They are not musicians. The current people you call musicians, they are not musicians.
Most of them. Or some of them.
Aquaboy is but this guy, Aquaboy, yes, this guy can play the guitar.
Yeah.
And most of these guys that Steve mentioned, in the past they played live band.
Yeah, live band. Yeah, George Darko, for instance.
Yeah, live band music.
With the likes of
special skill.
With the likes of Lidodu. Lidodu used to vocal most of George Darko's songs until Money Palava.
Samoa, those guys they played live band. This so-called modern day musicians, you invite them, they will charge huge. Several times
they play the song.
They put them back to you. Hey. So before you realize, you will sing most of the songs. You will come and the actual performance will be about just some 5 minutes and over to New York.
Was that music I got?
Sorry, you're going African games. Okay, so for me, our sportsmen and women have been good at the All African Games. Yeah.
Yesterday
in fact, they've really surprised me.
Yesterday we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold medals.
In fact, we're going for 9.
Wow.
We lost one. We lost one. Yeah.
So in hockey, women like
and that's Bukom Bakusan. Yeah, he lost this. Yeah. So
Joseph Polanwa won 200 meters.
Yeah.
In the men's high jump, we won gold. In men's boxing, Joseph Komi, Mohamed Ayete, and Amadou Mohamed Asola Samuetechi, they won gold.
Okay.
And we won men soccer as well. But a day before we had won the women's soccer.
And Joe Paul had won the 200 meters.
Exactly. So if you look at the current medal table, Ghana still on the 6th position because we are behind Tunisia in terms of the gold that we have won. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 19 gold medals. 19 gold medals.
Ghana has 19 gold medals.
19 gold medals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 19 gold
medals.
But
as for arm wrestling, they should maintain the sport. They should maintain it for us.
I'm sure they will maintain it. They have to. They say the tone. They say the tone. They say the tone. So we have 19 gold medals, 29 silver medals, 20 bronze medals, so 68 in total for Ghana.
68 medals. Yeah. We've never had this number before.
I think the last time out in Rabat we had only 30 medals.
Yeah. We've not gone beyond 30, I don't think so.
And 68, 41 of them came from arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Which is very important.
Charles Osesibe,
yes.
Yeah. The barrister. Senior man.
Egypt on the first position with 99 gold medals. I'm wondering 99 gold medals. 46 silver medals, 42 bronze medals, and 187 in total.
Yeah.
So 187 for Egypt, Nigeria 121 because they've got 47 gold medals, 33 silver medals, 41 bronze medals. South Africa third with 32 gold medals, 32 silver medals, and 42 bronze medals, 106 medals in total. Algeria fourth with 114. Tunisia on the fifth spot with 86 medals in total, but they have 21 gold medals.
Okay.
So, I think we are done, right? Ghana is done. Yeah,
we're done with that.
We're able to win 68 medals. That's very important.
Not bad. We're going to hear from Desmond Ofer, the coach of the Black Satellites. Now, they won the gold medal. The Black Princesses, also led by Coach Yusuf Basi, also won the gold medal. That's very good of them. But Javier, I hope when you're watching the African Games, you watch it with the kids.
Yes, I do.
Because yesterday I was watching it with them when we decided to watch handball. And honestly speaking, my children did not know there was a game called handball.
The Congo
and the Egypt. And I was like, it's good. I'm insisting that you guys should watch the African Games.
For me also, I think
and I started asking myself that where are they even going to watch it? Where would they find handball?
I didn't know there was handball to SHS.
Oh, okay.
When they were forming handball team, they said there's a game called handball. They wanted to come.
Unfortunately for us, those times when you enter the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, where they have the parking lot, that is where we had the handball court.
Oh, okay.
And so those times when we were going up before 2008, and so when you enter, you see the post and the demarcations in there. So we had an idea when we were kids going for 6 match and all that. You know that is a handball.
And that's
court
why Javier was playing basketball back then, because basketball courts Well,
He played basketball
he
and
said
table tennis.
Yeah, table tennis. Yeah.
In Accra, Tama.
Hey, Clemente.
But why?
They will bring
we
you
are
match.
giving you fans. Then you say why?
They will bring you
Who
match that
said
you
what?
can't deliver.
Smiling as if it's not true.
Oh, but the last time I called Kosi as I said with you.
But he played at an amateur level. He played at amateur level.
Yeah, man.
Who plays professional basketball in Ghana?
But the sprite competition, the professional competition.
SHS type of basketball.
But you see, you were talking about Yusuf Basigi. Eh? The last time he won gold in the women division, women's soccer at African Games was back in 2015. I mean, he was the coach, Black Queens.
Yusuf Basigi. There are about, I think on a more serious note, if there's one person that deserves outright praise, Yusuf Basigi. He has earned everything. He has earned. And yesterday I chanced on an interview he had with Super Sports where he spoke about the fact that funny thing is that the only thing he has to show, you talk about this a lot of the times, he has to show is the quote and unquote the brass and then the gold and then the silver in his living room. There's nothing else to show for it.
They don't pay them.
The interview is there.
They don't have a contract.
That
is how it is.
They give them allowance.
Just allowances.
So he said that it is the reason why, he said if you speak to most of the girls, they will tell you that he's very stern. He said it's because he doesn't get any salary. What he gets is the per diems and the allowances.
Yes.
So you have to win games for him to eat. And he pushes the girls to win games. Make sure that they do. But like really, I think that he has come to the level where as a nation, even if the FA is not paying them, even if the ministry has not made budgetary allocations for them, as a nation.
The FA says that they are still in talks with government to they are presenting contracts so that they have contracts and then they will be paid monthly monthly salaries.
Yes, 15 wins and 2 draws since he took over, undefeated.
Wow.
And that's significant. Look, you talk about women football in this unpaid bonus issue that's nearly mad, that game we played recently. So I'm saying that yes, when you talk about the national cake, it should be fairly distributed. These ladies have been doing well recently, but we keep owing them.
Well,
when it comes to the men.
Okay, let's hear from Desmond. Fair. He is the coach of the.
Done some research and we found out that he's actually now at the Ghana Football Association.
Based in Belgium.
Yeah, I mean he was based in Belgium. I mean he started footballing from here.
Yeah.
Left the country, went to Belgium to try and pursue professional football. I mean there was a groin injury that he had that curtailed his professional
football career.
Career, and then he had to bring it to an end. But you see, his father was Chelsea's kit man.
Okay.
He was called Big Boss. He passed just a few years ago. I think just 1 year or so ago. Okay. And at the time, I realized that the Chelsea African boys, Tammy Abraham, Hudson, they posted him a lot when the man passed. Okay. They spoke highly of him. That he held that.
Desmond Fair.
Yeah, no, his father.
His father. Okay.
Yeah, they spoke highly of him. So apparently, when Desmond stopped playing football, he advised him to go into coaching. He went through the trade, had stints in Belgium, and then did an internship at Chelsea as well. So coached some of Chelsea's junior side, went ahead to Portugal. I hear that when the GFA wanted to put up a technical directorate properly, they brought him on board as a deputy technical director of the GFA in terms of high performance and then building of the Ghana football DNA. So they brought him in to do that job. They thought that he helped in formulating of that document, and then again they said, okay, go and take over the under 20 team and let's see how it goes. So he looks like a kind of coach that knows exactly what he wants to do. But if you watch his teams, it tells you that he has a certain plan. He has how he wants to play in his team, and he believes that he wants to be a top coach one day. And every top coach was at some point in time a top youth coach. So looks as if Desmond Fair, he has earned the right to speak. So yeah.
Oh yeah, indeed, he has earned the right to speak. Have you? I don't know whether you've really followed the Black Stars, especially at this competition.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have. And yesterday's game and the game before yesterday's the one we played against Senegal. I watched the 2 games, and you see, people talk about our football and the level that our football is at now. Or sometimes when I talk about it, people think that I'm being overly critical of our football. But the reality is that if you look at our football, it's gone down so much. And anybody who watched the satellites play against Senegal, play against Uganda, the last game that we played yesterday, will attest to the fact that is how Ghana, we play our football. That is how we used to play our football. Let me put it that way. That's how we used to play our football. Dominating teams, right selection, right system, right substitutions. And it showed in every game that the Black Stars have played. It showed in every game that they played. Maybe people didn't get the opportunity to watch the earlier matches. Earlier, I'm referring to matches that they played before the Senegal and the Uganda game. So maybe they've not seen the Black Stars like play. But clearly, that is how Ghana will play our football. We dominate teams. We do the right selection. We have a system that we play. We entertain. We do the right positions at the right time. Look at the way the boys play. And for me, the highest point for me is the way he effects his substitutions and what the new guys bring to the team anytime they come on.
You don't get a shot, yeah.
Some of our national teams, maybe you look at the national team, look at under 20, look at even the Black Stars. Coaches effect substitutions and our game plan is in shambles all over the place. Our performance goes down whenever a substitution is effective. But this time around, you get a coach who knows the players, he knows the system of the play. And any player who comes to lead on his best. It's as if nothing has happened in the first place. So that for me is very good for our football. And you see, people go to watch football, as I always said, because we have to look at football as entertainment. If you buy any ticket to watch a football game, on the ticket there's entertainment tax on it. So football is entertainment. These matches that the Black Stars last played, Senegal and the last game that we played against Uganda, I'm sure nobody paid anything to go to the stadium to watch them. It was free. Free. Just go and watch free. And the stadium was packed because there was excitement, there was entertainment.
That the whole power and the baby to them. What's a good doing? Ever was here. So, video ni audio ni say any who and I so buy the book online around also Casales and fight. So once is here, and what is a good you know as
if you do the same thing to us, people will not go. The GS will not even sanction. People will not go. People will not go. No, but GS will not because they will not give you inequality. They will not give you inequality. This is a very good team. And the interesting thing is that most of the players have been in our domestic league. They play in the domestic league. And some as low as the first division. Some are playing as low as the first division. And they have quality all around the team. Quality all around the team. A team that is well prepared, that is well coached, with the right system, right substitutions, right approach around the team. My prayer is that we don't disintegrate this thing. We have to find a way of keeping this thing together. I'm not saying that we have to keep all the players, but I think there's a need for us to raise some changes, still one or two players. There should be some progression. From the Black Stars. You have to do that. You have to look at that and look at it critically and make sure that we get them progressing from the 2023 to the Black Stars. I mean, it was fun watching with the family. I mean, the kids and the family were around watching it. We watched the Black Queens game, the Princesses game, solid game against Nigeria. We went down by weight, we came back and won the game by 2-1. Then this game. I mean, we were dominating everybody. They were running into spaces and passing. Accuracy was there. Everything that you want to see about any good team, you saw or you see. The strike in the goal was good. We showed it live on our Facebook page. You can also just go there and go and have a look at the goal scored there by that's a gentleman known as what nearly the ball went in. I couldn't say no matter the tactics you play, football ends in the ball strike. You strike the ball because you strike the ball so close. Mary just mentioned transition. Which for me is very important. That's the same thing we are advocating for. But I went back to 2021 when the current people were in the 20 AFCON. It was AFCON. This one was 18 African games. And the 20 AFCON with the likes of Fiifi-Manfred and Alonso and all of you. And that's what we advocate. That we should see that proper transition. So yes, and in the FA we do this. The coaches of the black. They see the transition from the league. So that's the point I was going to drive at. You see, the transition means that they have to pass through certain things before they get to the final one. The next one is the Black Stars. But those players, honestly, I will not advise anybody to send some of these players to the final in the Black Stars. If you check because after the 2021 competition, we brought some players from that team, from that African team, that were fully buying, okay? I think when you get an opportunity, what I'm saying is that look, I mean the transition will be there. We'll give you the opportunity. When you deserve it. But when you bring the jersey of the Black Stars, we give the opportunity to allow it to win in a free value. So you see, my problem is that when we talk about transition, that's what the problem is. When we talk about transition for a lot of people, and that's exactly what we're explaining, to move from the 20 to the Black Stars. But I think that the transition should be a concerted, intentional effort to have a say in these boys' careers. Where they go, they are good. And so that by the time the time comes for us to integrate them into the Black Stars, they are very enough to play there. Because for the general sense, when people say transition, some of these things, the players will go through like a process. But for the general sense, people are saying, okay, from the 20, there's no fees. I think that we should have a fee in their career. I mean, certain fee, when you look at this guy is doing here, where is he follow up? Because they're very technical directed. Our important players in this team, we need to follow them up. Okay, so that by the time we are coming for the Black Stars, they are fully flexed, or even they're not fully flexed. They are to certain level where the Black Stars coach will not have to go and do step on coaching somebody how to pass the ball again or certain things like that. So that's why I feel that we have an attorney coach being part of our technical direction. Right? So maybe they can see to that as a coach. What Fiifi said is true. But if we look at that list, that we sent to Mauritania to win the AFCON tournament. I mean, that's the same conversation we had back then. Apart from Matthias Shahaki, who is currently playing very well.
My number of Nafi and
I can build on that and say that I'm not really confident that these players you're going to have a say in their career. Just like what you're saying. Because you look back, and that under 20 was very good. They were extremely exceptional for me. But when the AFCON, they were very, they had so important players in the team. But what has happened to their career? What are we seeing now? Because the land Ibrahim is going to start as a top. So go, where is he? So we do not have that. I need to go, where is he? But I need to go, where is he? Don't be right, exactly. We really have a, for someone like that, we have a plan for that. The politicians of the last guy, certain points where we said, okay, a weak intuition for making the air has to go. Then we knew that the person has to go here and we stagnated. We didn't plan the last effort for what is his next thing. In these things, it is the rights management, it is the football federation, led by the technical direction, plus the team that he plays with. That will go through, because it's not every time that they invite you to the national team that you feel that you should get a promotion. Even the invitation alone gives you more experience inside, because you're going to learn a lot of things when you enter to the national team. So it's not like stagnation per se that you didn't get playing time or you didn't get the opportunity, but at least it gives you the opportunity. You were with the national team, you went to the level of the World Cup. You should have made a lot of that should have imparted in your development in the development of your career. And now that if you fail to do that, what else can we do? So we look at all of this and look at the various stakeholders in that team, the agents, and all these people. Because for some of these agents, after this thing, they transfer these boys to Ukraine. Our circumstances is such that because of projects, because of some of the hardship that we go through here, some of these guys who obviously join teams, but some of us will not be very happy with. You get what I'm saying? So they play Congo. And if you didn't see them before the Senegal and Ghana, you saw them against Senegal. And then the second league that they played against Uganda, you also saw them in that game too. So talented players, very, very talented players.
Is it?
They are definitely around.
But they are around.
Yeah, they are around to scout these players. And you see, it is very difficult to tell a player not to go and play in, let's say, Fiifi-Manfred Ukraine, not to go to Ukraine and play football there. Because maybe their leagues, comparatively, is a lower league compared to maybe England, Spain, and some of these countries. But will those countries also come for our players? Are they going to get any suitors from England or Spain or France or any of these top European nations that play very competitive leagues or top leagues? Are they going to get suitors?
Have you? No, I want to add something to that. Have you? But when you see, when we are looking at the progression, we don't want anybody to go straight to Italy, go straight to England, go straight to France. But there is a Norway, there is Denmark, there's serious footballing countries.
The point is that would they come? Would those guys come? We wish that they will come.
Denmark, Norway.
We wish that those guys, those countries that have some development pattern, development structure for their players will come. But maybe because of finances, because they also don't have the money to price some of these players, they also will not come. And definitely we are going to get countries that has the financial muscle to buy some of these players. And the players will go there and they will join maybe their youth teams. And the progression that we all expect them to go through will not happen. You get what I'm saying? So it's a very, very, very difficult situation. We economically we are not up there yet. So definitely some of these lower European countries or even these Asian countries will come for some of these players, and they will go there and they will not be able to develop because they don't have the structures to develop these players, and that is our problem. But anything aside that, I think that these guys they were just a delight to watch. Against Senegal, against Uganda, they were just a delight to watch.
Okay.
Very skillful players. Very, I mean, my highest point will be with this team in terms of maybe their defense, their midfield, or their attack has to do with the defenders. Very calm defenders. I mean, I don't remember the last time I saw defenders that calm.
Joe Ado type of defenders.
They were just very calm. Very, very, very calm at the back. Very calm at the back. It's a very good team.
In the last few years, we've been talking about how Senegal have dominated youth football and African football in a whole. And then these boys got the Senegalese team. It was a difficult game. Composure, they calmed down and they managed to edge them by. I was so delighted.
But I am confident that the Dreams boy will go far because at least exactly Aziz Issa, right? I mean, he had demonstrated on the local scene, even on the continental level. In the CAF Confederations Camp for Dreams FC, and aside that, now with the satellite SIB, so at least I can bank my hopes on him and then say that he can go far. Like I said, I look back and 3 years ago we produced fine players at under 20 level, and apart from Fatai Shako, who has been playing consistently for me that I know of, I can't really figure out most of these players.
It means something has to change.
Yeah, sure.
And in 3 years, you should expect that those players, some of them would be dominating the Black Stars, because 3 years should be enough for you to, be a regular player in the Black Star setup.
25 minutes after 8 to be doing the Ghana Premier League, but I think that we should stay a bit longer with the All-African Games and then check out how far we've come. Bao Fuseni promised, the president of the Ghana Athletics Association, promised 7 gold medals, but in athletics we ended up with 3. So that'll be about 40-45%. Not bad.
Yeah, and I think
it's not good enough, but it's not bad.
If you had asked Bao Fuseni that which of the discipline that he was looking forward to that we can easily win gold
medal. He mentioned high jump in that interview.
High jump. Oh, yeah, okay.
He did.
I thought he would have mentioned the 4x100 meters because we're the defending champions.
Yeah, he did. I think he mentioned that one as well. But
the
4x100
lost the gold medal to Nigeria, right? Was for me a bit bizarre because, I mean, yes, Joe Paul did very well.
We started well.
He was the anchor leg.
We did a straight course well, but I think the bending to the final, that change of that baton, we delayed a little bit. It was just a little delay.
I think they were just too careful.
And that was between who and who?
Yusuf, the new guy, the guy that just came from Legon. He just came to add on to the team.
Because the first one was Eric Gadai.
Yeah, so Gadai
was Benjamin Zamati.
So Zamati to that guy.
Exactly. I've forgotten the name. And I think the baton change was problematic because in 4x100
just with the final one.
If you delay by like microsecond, it will affect, it will slow your pace.
Joe Paul actually spoke about it.
He did very well.
He did very well, yeah.
Because the Nigerian was gone.
Joe Paul was gone. He was
supposed to win gold in 4x100.
He was stopped because he nearly caught him. Another meter and he will be there.
Boss accents under the last time. So why is it that we are doing well in the relay, but individually our athletes are not doing well in the 100 meters?
100 meters.
No, but you see, it tells you that the combination of the other countries, when it comes to the athletes, they are not better off than Ghana, because Ajamati may be good, Jopo may be good, okay, Eric Gadai may be good. So if you combine these players in the relay event, I mean, you're going to do well.
But Nigeria won the relay.
No, but
who won the 100 meters final? Was it not Nigeria?
No, Cameroon.
That was Cameroon.
Yes. So maybe just a little to what Steve is saying. In the other event, we have four athletes.
Yeah.
Okay, so just the question that you were asking about Nigeria and other countries, they have one very good athlete who will run 100 meters and win. But in the 4x100, you need to add 3 other athletes to make sure that you win.
Okay.
And the quality of the 3 athletes is also very important. You have to get quality like the first one, the guy who won the 100 meters. So if you don't have quality, other 3 are not quality.
And also, if you look at someone like Jopo doesn't run the 100 meters. No. He ran the 200 meters. Yeah. But I spoke to Benjamin. You know, he just returned from injury. And I told you before the game started that Benjamin was not 100% fit at all. I mean, he said that in the course of the running, at some point in time, he felt something, and he wanted to be a little bit careful. That's why he always jogged when he was about just he was fit. So I mean, he said he'll try other routes to try and qualify for the Olympics, and then I think there's the Diamond Games also coming up for the Olympics. He'll try and qualify from there, and then see if he can get to the Olympics.
It's better he does that because we need him at the Olympics. At least we need a representation in the 100 meters at the Olympics.
So the point we've been making always that we have quality everywhere, but we don't have the support.
But even the ladies, the women, they did well.
Have you a challenge?
It is a support. We have quality everywhere. Athletics, whatever. We have quality everywhere. But the support is what is lacking. We don't have the support. The support is not coming.
Our concentration and reliance on black stars.
But Labasi would have done
$30,000.
Yeah, that would have done way better if we had a concerted effort and support, like Avi is saying.
20,000 appearance fee. At the expense of the other
look at this strategically at the African Games and the Olympics. If you are so fixated on football alone, you spend huge on football because football presents about 23 players.
But it's just one medal.
Exactly. Arm wrestling.
Yeah. One
discipline. They have given you 41 medals.
Is that discipline at the Olympics?
No, I'm talking about the African.
No, I'm asking.
So what I'm saying is that
I would love it to be there.
So what I'm saying is that competitions like the Olympic Games and the African Games, you need to strategically focus on the other sporting discipline that will give you. So athletics, you can get a lot of medals. Arm wrestling, you can get a lot of medals. But we focus on football when it is even football when you win, it's 1 medal.
Okay,
so it's 1 medal, but you spend huge.
So we say Egypt has won how many gold medals?
99 gold medals.
99 gold medals. But how many
from football
did you see on TV winning a gold medal? Yeah. How many of them? It is because they won the medals in the lesser sports.
Tennis, most of them tennis.
So when it comes to the African Games and the Olympics,
arm wrestling is not an Olympic sport.
Okay. So when it comes to the African Games and the Olympics, we need to be strategic because we want to go there. So for example, if Ghana had won a lot of gold medals, probably would have been better off on the table. So we don't have to be focusing on football alone because football, when you win, is 1 medal.
But even without that contest, I mean, it's a sport. Essentially, sport is supposed to do a lot of things like social stuff for us, and we need to invest in the other sports. I mean, the kind of investment we put in other sports is just so meager. It's nothing to write home about. The last time 5,000 Ghana cedis, by even just one family, how much 5,000 Ghana cedis?
If you give them $10,000, it will mean a lot to them. Yeah. But if you want to invest in football, $10,000 is not enough.
And we made promises to all of these 19 gold medalists that if you win a gold medal,
we understand that point. That indeed, if you want to invest, I mean, football will be quite higher than the other sports. But we are saying that we cannot get money and say that we are using 80% for football and then 20% for 53 or 51 other disciplines. It doesn't.
Because if you are done better, our baton change was just 0.02 seconds, right? Now, this is a team that came into Ghana. As I go to Ghana, 4 days or so to the competition, they probably had not trained together. I'm sure they speak about fans and stuff like that. If you prepare better, they prepare their baton changes. You remember one of those games we got disqualified? Was it in the Olympics or so with a baton change?
For baton change, we disqualified a couple of times.
So you could tell that they were just so careful. They're very careful in the change of the baton because they don't want it to fall.
And when they were starting, all that I told myself was they should do a good baton change so that we don't going to find ourselves in any trouble in there. But we got 2 gold medals from the high jump as well. That's how do you call it? Not a track sport, but the other sports on when it comes to athletics, and I think we did well. Amweniwa as well as Evans Yeboah. Evans, I'm yet to know whether that time qualifies him for the Olympics. I'm just praying that
was brilliant. You know, I saw a video where he tried 3 times. The first one wrong, second one wrong, and then the third one it was. I know in that video exactly. That's on our Facebook now.
Okay.
In that video, there's a background of somebody saying, raise your waist, and then the third time he urges the boys on, and his people too are just close by at Ajengano, and then Commonwealth is very, very close. I'm sure they were obviously going to be there. Then that was it. 2 meters. That's some serious.
2 point something, 2.1.
Wow. So you see the high jump.
Yeah.
I think that recently was it Steve? I think Steve shared something on our page about this. This senior high school. The high jump.
That was Interco last year.
They put mattress, some student mattress or something there, and then.
But that's what we use.
They put student mattress.
But that's what we use at the
student mattress.
No, student mattress. No. I thought you said mattress in general.
What did they put there?
It's student mattress they put there.
No, you know,
no.
High density. High density mattress. But
this is student mattress.
No, I used to have that video. I don't know if I deleted the video.
You know, student
they try to take somebody
but they were not jumping that height. It was just
a student mattress. Somebody they come
so they shouldn't fall.
But you know, I didn't know we had a world champion in long jump, triple jump in Africa. The world champion
Zango.
From Burkina Faso.
Burkina.
Oh yeah. And I was so impressed. Yeah. I never knew we had a world champion in triple jump in Africa.
You know what I love?
Burkina Faso.
You know what I love about him? He's also a PhD holder in electrical engineering.
And they arrived 2 days or a day before the competition. Wow.
PhD holder. And I just told myself that whatever you want to do, your passion, you can still do it, and whatever laurels you want to get also in academia, go after it.
A great athlete he is.
So Kofi Bento, like the deputy vice chairman for Imani Ghana, has said something on Facebook which is very important because it is trending. Now he's suggesting that, you know, when you talk about investment in this lesser known sport, the first question you ask is that how is the investment going to be done? So for example, I'm wrestling. Are you going to invest for them to be organizing competition, training, what have you? So he's saying that for us to fully utilize the sporting infrastructure that we have built for this particular competition, after that, consistently we should be organizing National Sports Festival. Intermittently, there should be competition for these, lesser known sports by utilizing the facilities.
We do it all the time. We do it. It's something that we do.
It's not
this competition has given us a lot of infrastructure.
How efficient we want it to be.
A lot of infrastructure. So now, if you're a swimmer, like you go to Boteman, the aquatic center is there. All right. I mean, there are a lot of units within the facility you can utilize for your sporting discipline. That's what we are talking about, because I want us to build on this for the next African Games.
Yes.
Okay, to win more. Because the last time out in Rabat, we won 19. Now, this year, we have improved. 4 years down the line, we have improved. Around 68 medals, which is very important. It's significant. The next one, we should be able to get close to 100. I mean, you target 50 gold medals. And if you want to achieve that, you need to start planning now. You need to start utilizing your facilities now, between now and the next 4 years, when we are about to compete for the next African Games.
I'm sure the athletics federations and the National Sports Authority will start putting some pen to paper. Let's see how we're going to develop it to make sure that we put these facilities into good use for our own benefits.
I think that we have to go back to what we used to do some years back at the school level.
Yeah.
Because at school, we used to play hockey at school.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't play hockey, we used to play hockey when I was in secondary school. I'm
These
a product of the
days,
whole system.
are they playing?
I don't know.
No, they play.
We used to,
if you go to KNUSC,
we used to play competitive hockey, not for
senior high school.
for
I
You're talking
know.
about senior high
Senior high school. I know play hockey at them fans
Yes,
playing.
I'm saying we used to
and
play-
fancy schools.
Sorry.
We used
I
to
thought you were
play- we
talking
used to-
about the
we used-
tertiary level.
We used to play hockey. We used to
play
play.
hockey.
We used to play volleyball, basketball,
Netball,
table tennis,
handball.
everything.
We used to play.
Everything.
But
And
those-
we had PE masters at that time.
Yes.
Who were very good.
Very good.
PE
Every
masters.
Tuesday was
So we have to go
PE.
to those basics and get very good PE masters at the basic level, even at the primary school level, and make sure that at least they groom the guys from that level.
We go to our secondary schools right now. We don't play hockey in the
No.
schools. We don't play volleyball in the schools.
Netball.
We are not playing the netball in the
We don't play
women's
basketball.
school.
We don't play table tennis.
Maybe a few schools are doing basketball. We are not playing table tennis. We are not playing how do you call it, lawn tennis. We are virtually not doing anything. And then when it comes to intercollegiate, they say they should do the running. We don't have shot put. How do you call it? Athletes. We don't have athletes for discus. We don't know what is javelin.
High jump.
What
You are talking about high jump, even pole vault. For even this African Games, there were only 4.
Yes.
4 competitors.
So what happened to what happened
We have to go back to the basics.
I don't know if it still exists, but what happened to that GS structure where one day was earmarked for sporting events?
Yeah.
The PE master was in charge because it happened to me, basic level.
Well,
okay, junior high school. I mean, I think every Tuesday or so or Friday.
When I was in school, it depends on which class.
Yeah.
A class, for instance, was on Wednesdays. Wednesday we used to have PE. So the PE master can decide that today we are going to do athletics, so all of us, whether you like it or not, you run.
That's how it was in the Pokora, for
go to the basketball court.
And you identify the good ones.
Yes, we go to the basketball court the next week, and we play basketball, we play lawn tennis, we play and talents are developed.
What we did was that our closing time was at 2 p.m. So in the Western region, St. John's had the indoor facilities. But at some point when the school's numbers were increasing, we converted the indoor basketball, indoor
I was just going to say
that dining hall.
For even the hockey pitches and all that, if they get, or even the tennis courts, if they get, they even convert it into dormitories.
Converted.
Yes, exactly what is happening, you know. So, well, anyway, okay. So, well,
we have to do that because we have to draw example from football. We talk about football and we talk about the academies. Those who have academies, proper academies in their country. Go to Morocco, you go to Senegal, you go to Cote d'Ivoire, you go to Mali. You have those who have proper academies there. They unearth the talent when they are about they are even before they get to become a teenager. Very young guy. 9, 10. They identify the talent. They groom the talent. And that was helpful those days. So most of those guys who run at the national level, the Tufor, the Miles Mills, and those guys were all from the secondary schools.
Yeah.
We're all from the secondary schools. Most of them were from the secondary schools, and those who excelled,
I mean,
they were from the
they were groomed from the secondary schools.
Yes, they were groomed from that level. But these days, sports at the senior high school or secondary school level is completely dead. Yeah.
But
it is gone.
They have been senior high school.
No, you see, they'll go to the stadium, all right. But we are talking about the performance. It's gone. It's nowhere. It's nowhere.
Even football, so we used to have academicals.
We are doing more of our athletes from the tertiary institutions.
Yes.
It was not like that.
Okay. But like, we need to make good use of the All African Games.
Sure, we have to.
After getting all these facilities and doing well, 68 medals, and we don't build on it at the next edition.
Oh,
come on.
Congratulations to
those facilities are centered at one place. Where is the guy in Koforia going to do his training? Where is the guy in Sefiwi also going to do his training? Where is the guy?
You also bring in an important point.
That's what one thing.
Lastly on this, and that's why anytime that I read the Sports Act, I get sad. I think that we should resort the National Sports Authority to do more than they're doing. You see, in this country, the line is very important.
NSA,
no, it's very important because in this country, we mention NSA, and people think that their mandate is only to manage sports facilities. Yeah. No, they exist to promote and develop sports.
Okay.
If you invest them, the 52 federations Javier has been talking about should be NSA. So, for example, the African Games is done. Now we are done with the super zonals. Okay, Eastern Region organized this. All these guys should be under the umbrella body of NSA, handling all these athletes.
Do we still do the regionals?
I think COVID-19 halted it a bit. I don't know.
We are out of COVID-19. Are we still doing it?
No, but I'm saying that it used to exist before COVID-19, but during the COVID period, it halted. I don't know.
Somebody's asking if the Blasters played yesterday.
I've seen the message. I'll read it, but I refuse to respond.